you guys. Um, One, it's a warning to everyone that plays on PlayStation right now, and also giving the names of at least four of the people that are doing this, because they were dumb enough to add their friends' accounts, which is two friends they added, and actually three, and then the other one sat in the party with me, and I got my account back, as you guys can see. But let's be honest, guys. Straight up, they are people who are hacking people's accounts on PlayStation. They really don't have to have that much to actually get your account, and it's actually through PlayStation support. They'll literally, all PlayStation support all needs is your first name, and which they got through my PayPal. As you guys know, my PayPal has my real name. So they use your first name. They list a couple games you have on your account, and even your email linked. So if they get your email, your name, and the games you play, they can get your account. And then if there's two-step on your phone, they can deactivate that by just telling the representative that, hey, I no longer can use my phone. It broke. So the representative will deactivate the two-step verification. So with that said, be careful, guys, when you're out doing that. The names listed to the PSNs that tried stealing my account, which I did get back after talking to them for a bit. I pretend to play the nice guy. All four names are at the very bottom of my description section, guys. So if you guys want, go take a look at those names. If you see those names pop up on your PlayStation, do not accept them. Alright? Do not play with them. Do not friend them. These guys are the people who tried stealing my account. I've tried making 3 different Twitter posts to direct PlayStation, because since I actually ended up getting my account back, because they're like, oh, you didn't have Rust. Well, here's your account back, because I didn't have Rust. If I had Rust, they would have kept it. But because I didn't have Rust, they decided to give my account back. They're like, we're nice enough, you didn't have Rust, here's your account back. We don't need a stupid account. So with that said, I did get my account back, but also at the same time, they're threatening with blackmail, because when they did have my account for, we'll say, a couple hours, 4 to be exact, let's put it this way. They sent nudes to a specific chat that there's all other hackers into, or even their friends that know they do this. And if I was supposed to stand up and say anything, they're going to report those nudes, and this account here, which is my main account, will get banned. But honestly, I could just make a video on this, and if they try to ban my account, go right ahead. Because 1, it's noted that this is going on, and 2, it's more awareness for PlayStation, so maybe PlayStation can step up as a company to make their games more, and PlayStation in general, more protected. So one thing I would love to see, I know it says on the back of your identification, do not use, Social Security, do not use your Social Security as a form of identification. But what PlayStation could do is when you make your account, they can have it pop up, what's the last 4 of your social? And then you just type that in. Just the last 4. So when someone actually goes to contact PlayStation to be like, hey, I need to recover my account, the PlayStation representative should be like, what's the last 4 of your social? Because everyone that's an adult or should be on PlayStation, or even goes to the doctor, or even is a person, will not forget that social. So with that said, when you give that last 4 of the social, PlayStation can be like, oh, that really is him. I mean, unless you're stupid and you just get identity theft by giving your social to everyone. But PlayStation could do that, because that could be an extra measure for a security check to be like, hey, this really is this person. So with that said, that's something I would love to see PlayStation do in the future. add it to PlayStation 4, PS5, and future consoles, is if you're making an account, have it link the last 4 of your social security number. No. So with that said, for instance, we'll say 1119, right, is your social. That's what you would put in for PlayStation for your account. And then when you go to your representative to be like, hey, I broke my PS4 or I need account recovery, he can be like, what's the last 4? And you give that social, and it, proves that it's you in a way. So yes, that is a form of identification, but not in the illegal way, because the internet companies do the same. When you call them up and you have to do anything that actually deals with changing anything with your internet, they ask for the last 4. Same with like phone companies. They ask for the last 4. You go around dealing with anything else, they ask with the last 4. So in a way, that's not illegal to do, and PlayStation can implement that to actually add an extra step of security. So not only do you have, your phone for 2-step, but they can also do that extra step as well. So that way for people, they can't be like, oh, sorry, I broke my phone. I'm getting a new one coming soon, but I don't have access to that phone, and then they steal your account through that, because PlayStation will be like, oh, okay, 2-step turned off. Because they're really not that secure doing 2-step that way. What PlayStation should do is try to 100% confirm it is you, especially when you can put your bank card onto the PlayStation to make purchases. You can put a lot of different things onto a PlayStation card, my dude. Onto a PlayStation, along with all different types of identification and stuff that way. So with what I said, PlayStation should do the last 4 of social. That way, hey, you go to a representative, there's 100% proof it's you, bro, without having to name games, which can be false because people can watch your streams and be like, oh, he plays COD. Alright, we have COD because of stream. Or people get to know your name because maybe you don't want to tell everyone a fake name. Maybe you make a PayPal. PayPal requires your real name. You're doing a donation link. That real name's going to be tied to that donation link. And boom, the people that's doing this has got your real name. So with that said, because I think what PlayStation does, well, not PlayStation, what PayPal does is they actually, when you make an account, they ask for your name and they ask for your social to prove that it's you. So with that said, you have to give your real name on PayPal. So I wish PayPal maybe would change that, let me use something it's not my name, so I can change it to literally like Shitface Killer if I wanted, and still be able to have the donation link, still be able to have the PayPal, and not have to worry about people doing this pretty much. So the good thing is, after they gave my account back, right, they did blackmail me with the porn they sent on my account when they stole it. But again, guys, I don't send porn. If I do stuff, it's in real life. It's not over technology. With that said, I have Snapchat, which if I wanted to send to someone, I just add them on Snap. I have Kick, so same thing. If I want to send to someone, I would just do it on Kick. I have an actual phone, which means I can text and call people, which also can do picture messages. So with that said, if I was wanting to do that, it would be on that. It would not be on PlayStation. So for anyone who's been unadded under my friends list, I was semi-hacked. But they're actually not that smart, because when they went to do it, they changed my password, but they didn't change the email. So I actually done account recovery and got it back, but then they actually retook it back, and it kind of locked up because the PlayStation recovery bot was like, I'm sorry, you're going to need a representative. So I could actually not do that. And then at the time they done this was so late that here in the US, PlayStation support for an actual representative was not up. It was too late. And then I had to wait till yesterday to even try to contact them, but since I already had my account, I couldn't go through with account recovery or refunds. So creating a ticket was completely really bad. So I wish they would just add like an option under their call section when you call them for just regular like support. So I can call and then press 5 to contact representative and then talk to representative to tell them what's going on so they can redirect me to where I need to go. That would be much better than having to make this ticket that, claims that I've lost my password when maybe I've recovered my account, but I need to call forward to be like, hey, some people stole my account, I've done account recovery, got it back, changed email, changed everything, but they told me through blackmail that when they had my account, they sent porn to another chat, and that I need, PlayStation to go deal with that, but please don't ban my account because of the fact that it wasn't me on my account at that time. Which, yes, my account sent it, but it wasn't me that done it. So with that said, it's like if someone was to take over Sony right now and then go purchase a bomb and blow something up, Sony wouldn't be like, oh, I take full responsibility on that. They're going to be like, oh my god, dude, this dude that hacked this is the one that bought it. Put him in jail. So with that said, if they're the ones who done it, don't hit me for it. Hit the people that done it. Which, as I also said, I put at least the 4 that I know that was doing this, because they said it was a whole group, a whole chat, all that. Some people were on top of FaceTime and all of this other stuff. But let's be honest, my boys. I put their name in the description section of this video. So if you go to the down arrow, you can scroll to the very bottom, and those 4 names underneath tried to hack my tried to hack me, PSNs Involved, are those 4 people. And 2 of them was because actually 3 of them, which is Sura, Arrows, and Little, were added to my friends list, which I never done. So I know the hacker's the one who done that, and they were all working together. And then we have UberAli, which Uber is the one that was sitting in the party with me, who was trying to be controlling, letting me know, that his friend stole the account and blah, 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 and kind of just let me on this little, I want to say like a 5% cakewalk on how they done it. So with that said, PlayStation, we need to step that security up. Revamp how account recovery is done. 1, make it a phone number, like you put your phone number on file, and then that's kind of what you need to request. 2, you need to make it with the last 4 of social, because no one's going to forget their social. 3, if you're going to use name, make sure it's the full name, not just the first. 4, ask for the games that they play. 5, try to get to know them if they're a streamer, so that way you know the account connected, their voice, even their YouTube channel, maybe even their Twitter would be great, or social media where you can contact them through, so that way it's even further to be like, hey, someone's doing account recovery, is this actually you? And make sure it's posted on that social media. Second, I would like a 7th protected way, because now, let's say my email's connected to my account, which it is, you have to have an email to sign in. If someone's trying to change your password, it should literally send you an email and be like, hey, is this you? And give you a chance to respond and say yes or no. So if you press no, people can't steal your account, because they'll be like, sorry to the other guy that's trying to do it, sorry, but we know this isn't the user, have a good day. Or sorry, but you click no in your email, try again. Same as the email change. When people try to do an email change, there shouldn't be an option on PlayStation to manually enter that in. You should have to go through PlayStation to do that on the website, and make sure that it has an email send to the original email to make sure you're like, yeah, that's me changing my email. That would be much, much better, guys, on PlayStation side. Because that's security. Same as again, you can go out and get PlayStation cards and add money to your wallet. That gets stolen. People are going to, buy the games using the money that you spent, which technically is your money, not theirs. Secondhand, you can have a PlayStation, a bank card onto the PlayStation under the save, where say maybe you get paid and you auto do your renewal on PSN, or you buy games with it and you just leave it on there casually. That's going to be a fat rip when it comes to people that can do what they tried to do to me. Not only did they do it to me, but they also did it to Fishy. Now, they got Fishy through where he sent me his sign-in, basically to try the game that you see in front of you guys. He sent me a sign-in, but I asked him to do it on Discord, but he sent it to PlayStation. So when they actually found out who game shared Rust to me, they immediately seen that in the messages and could properly just take his account. So with that said, maybe Discord would be better for PlayStation, because instead of having those regular messages, you can sign in Discord, go and do like a nice encrypted chat and instant text that way. How you doing, Ryder?
I'm good, you?
That's good. I'm doing wonderful, man. I'm just making a whole video on what happened, man. Letting people know why I haven't been streaming for a bit.
Well, I'm on zombies if you want to play.
I'm already on zombies, dude. Literally just sitting here looking at the weapons. And streaming.
Okay, well, I'll join you, I guess.
Alrighty. Oh, and one more update to what they did. They unadded living, which really irritated me. And I'm not going to say what it is, because again, it's semi-threatful, and I don't like to threaten anyone. But I legit told my friends, like, this is how I feel, and it is 100% a threat to the 4 people, or 5, 10, 20, however many people were there, but only got 4. I literally threatened them. And that's just because I was super angry, upset that, PlayStation even allows this, but also at the same time, they're the ones who've done it, which PlayStation could be more secure, and needs to get more security for the future. But, alright, I see you joined.
Question.
Yep.
Is it possible you can spawn with the M79? I still got like at least 300 or 400 kills with the pistol.
I mean, not really. I'm trying to work on my own stuff now, man.
Okay.
Trying to get it completed as soon as possible. Only have 6 weapons left to do, but they all have over 100 something levels to get, meaning each one's only around level 20 or 30, and I need to get each one to level 50. And between every weapon, that's over 100 levels. I think it's like 123 levels for me to level every one of my guns to level 50. So I gotta sit down and start doing that. But again, guys, forewarning with those 4 PS4 names down in the description section all the way on the bottom.